Right, okay. Right, CamCap video diary. Today is the cool. What is the day today? I know it's a Thursday. I think it's the 5th today. Thursday, the 5th, March 2020. There we go. We're a third through the year almost, aren't we? No, sorry, a quarter through the year. Pretty much. Yep. End of the month, we'll see the clock springing forward. Can't wait for that. I can't wait for that. Anyway, yeah, on the way down to Heathrow Airport, pick up Kieth. He's been away to see his daughter in South Africa for about a month and a half. He goes every year about this time. Really nice guy, actually, interesting guy. Used to work at, retired now. He used to work at some laboratories somewhere near Abingdon area. Yeah, so interesting man. Physicist, he was a physicist. Yeah, he was quite high up as well, quite high up. Anyway, got myself my cup of tea and a couple of slices of toast, and make my way down the airport. And, yeah, and pick up, bring back. I think if you're a thinking person, you know, you're always going to want to know, why is there something rather than nothing concerning the universe? Yeah, that's a puzzler. That must really drive people insane.
Well, that's what it does, you see. I mean, they're spending vast amounts of money trying to prove that Higgs boson does exist, and when they've done that, then there will be something else they want. That'll spawn some answers, and then they'll go after it.
Is there a logical answer to it though, Keith, do you think?
Well, I don't know what it does, really.
I mean, you know, is there a logical answer to why there is matter out there rather than, you know, nothing at all? Is there? There has to be an answer to it somewhere, isn't there?
Yeah, there has to be, really. But I mean, when you think of all the money the UK spent in particle physics research, it's astronomical.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't have a clue how much they're spending on that. But
well,
why don't they just say, look, shrug their shoulders and say, well, God did it.
Well, that's right.
and then leave it with that, and then spend the money on the NHS and
they don't want to do
the cure for cancer, something which really matters. I mean, even if we do find out the answer to how the universe got here, what good is it going to do humanity? Right, not a lot else doing today. I've got the rest of the day for myself. You can see it's chucking it down out there, isn't it? I wanted to try and get out in the garden and sort my garden out, because I've got kind of like what they call a rhino bag has arrived. I can chuck all my rubbish into it and get it carted off. Anyway, reading through some of my comments, thanks for those people who've commented, especially Terry Tibbs. I don't think that's your real name, Terry, is it? And I think it might be the same Terry Tibbs who put a rather disparaging review on my taxi website. Anyway, but thank you for taking it down, and thank you also, Terry, for commenting on my videos. You're very kind of frank, rash, possibly very blunt, but you know, it's all appreciated. All the feedback is much appreciated. In your comment, Terry, I did ask you a question, and I said something like, you know, what kind of videos, you know, do you like to see personally? And I know you commented back to me, and thank you once again for that. And you said that you found my videos to be quite boring at times. You know, it's mundane to see me going from A to B, and it's always Stanton Park, and it's just like the same old. One day is like much as the same, you know, the day before and the day after kind of thing. Yeah, I agree. I'll be the first one to put my hands up and say, hey, look, you know, my videos are not the best on the internet. They're nothing like the best, but I put everything into them. I try to make it as watchable as I possibly can. I can't always be jumping off of mountains and, you know, and go whitewater rafting and things like that. But, you know, what you the thing is, Terry, I know you like to see maybe new stuff. All right, and it's nice to see me do different things. And I know that you don't like to see the mundane, same old stuff. But you know, like Stanton Park, for instance. But there are some people, you know, who watch my videos who do like to see that. You know, so I don't want to stick them on an unlisted or on a private. You know, I want people to share what I do, pretty much. I'm trying to bring Stanton Park into people's living rooms, kind of. Difficult to do, but I'm trying to capture, you know, that what's the right word for it, that experience, that kind of ambience, the, you know, the actual thing which is Stanton Park. People can't always go to these places, and I, you know, so not everything, you know, things which you don't like to see, some people do like to see, you know, so I just share the whole lot. It's very difficult to please all people all of the time. Yeah, so this bag, okay, I had the same one last year pretty much, and it was, I won't say twice the size, it was about half again bigger. I paid £25 less for it last year. Yeah, it's not value for money really, but I simply can't get any more in it than that. Even that might be too much, to be honest. But I managed to clear everything away around here. I mean, I could still put more stuff in it.
Yeah,
That'd be okay, wouldn't it? I could put maybe,
you would get, I would say,
yeah,
at least 20 in there.
yeah, I reckon. Yeah, I reckon I can get more than that in there, to be honest.
I do.
Yeah, okay, well, I'll go and get a load more.
Yeah.
And I'll be back by the till.
Yeah.
All right, cheers. Oh, that's good. I've got 28. I've got 28. I think that should do it. I think that should do it. Try and get in my car now, which is going to be fun, isn't it? Gonna crack on with this now, and yeah, I got my work cut out. Boom boom, saw, cut. Got my work cut out for a bit later. So and I got a little job to do tonight as well. So I'm going to try and do as much as I possibly can, as humanly possible, for the next few hours to get this all sorted out. Anyway, get that down, then I can get all my other stuff in there, like me lawnmower and me petrol strimmer and me kitchen sink and my nuclear bomb. There we go. That'd be something different, Terry, wouldn't it? Oh, Mr. Tibbs I'm talking to, Mr. Terry Tibbs. Different, yeah, something different. I've not done that before, Terry. Laying some decking in my shed. There we go. What do you think of that then? Got to be worth a thumbs up, isn't it? Or at least a comment. Tell me what you think. Yeah, well, perhaps see the job first, the complete job, and then tell me what you think. Anyway, let's crack on. Right, we're back home now. We're back home. I'm going to quickly unload this lot. Then I'm going to put the car round on my driveway, put the cam cap on charge, and then I'm going to have a cup of tea, and then I'm going to get out here and I'm going to work like an absolute dog, and I'm going to get that finished. Hopefully I'll get it done all today. With a bit of luck, that's my aim anyway, that's the plan. I'm not sure it's going to happen like that, but we just have to see what happens. I want it to be 53 inches, really. 53 inches. Right, we're just marking them all out, making them slightly bigger than 53 inches. So I'm gonna basically cut them all. Gonna cut them all. Then I'm gonna put them all down, and then I'm going to screw them all down to the wood. That's the plan. Right, a few more to go. and then I'm basically done with the cutting, and then it's all about putting it down and then screwing it down to the floor. Yep. Alright, got a bit of a tricky one here, bit of a tricky one. That's okay, I'm just going to mark it out, do some cuts. So actually get it in there then. So we're just going to take it there. Have a look. Yeah, that's pretty alright. I'm happy with that. Happy with that. I can nail it. Screw it there and there. Right. Can work off that one now. Just a matter of pushing them up, really. What do my old mate Terry Tibbs thinks of this job so far? There we go. That'll be alright. Yeah, that'll be alright. What do you reckon, Terry? Good or bad? Thumb up or thumb down? Your choice, my friend. Right. Got another one to do now. Stick that one in there. So basically, pretty much the same again. Ah dear. Right, so it's got to be there basically, and how far over are we talking? Let's have a little looky, shall we? Have a little looky. Yeah, it's quite a lot on it actually. Has to be like that, I reckon. That bit there's going to go. Going to cut that bit out. Hopefully it'll slot in there nicely. Perhaps Mr. Tibbs will give me a thumb up then if I get this right. One false move and I've had it. We're one short. Right. We're one bloody short. Look at that. Ah. Done all the rest of it, but we're just one short. I wonder if I can find one somewhere. I'm just okay, right, I can get that another day. I can batten them down. Okay, no problem. Just had a thought. I think what I'll do is I've got a couple of spare planks here. I think I'm going to use this one here actually just to fill in a gap or so. Just measure it out, and I'm going to cut this one and use this one to put on the floor in there. That's what I'll do. Yeah. There's a bit of a difference in height, but you know, I ain't too worried about that. If it was over there where you come in, I'll trip over it, I'll be worried about it then, but it's right at the end, and all I'm going to put at the end here is golf clubs and whatever else really. Yeah, so there we go. All I need to do now is just screw them down, and it's pretty much job done. Screw it down nice and tight. Yeah, it's alright. It's alright, I tell you. It's okay. That'll do me. That'll do me. So, I've got to go to work in a minute, so I think at some point a bit later I'll start to get the bits and pieces in, golf clubs and lawnmowers and one thing or another. I think that's about as much as I can do today. Just want to say thanks for watching, and I'm sorry if this video, Terry Tibbs, doesn't quite live up to your expectations. Sorry about that. As I said, you know, my comment to you, you know, you can't please everyone all of the time, only some of them, but I do like to just show what I do on a day-to-day basis, and hopefully some people get something out of it. If they don't, yeah, no problem, but it serves as a reminder to myself and my family of what I've done on today, which I think is the 5th of March 2020. Anyway, I'll leave that with you. Just want to say thanks for watching, and I'll see you again on the next one, maybe tomorrow. I've got to think what I'm going to do yet, but tomorrow's another day and that'll look after itself. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye for now.